back in game 1, but things really didn't go that well for them. Yeah, and okay, so I mean CDEC Youth, I
10
would say the
seconds
laning phase, I mean
remaining.
yeah, it sort of was kind of even for both sides. But in terms of what happened
5
after the laning
seconds
phase, it's what
remaining.
happened after the 10-minute mark where things just went totally downhill. Team
Reserve
FanTuan
time.
just rolled over them. I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah, Team FanTuan, I mean sorry, CDEC rolled over FanTuan, yeah. Oh my god, I've got it all upside down, alright? Yeah, so CDEC Youth, I mean, with the Slaughter, the Heal Bomb, the Bane was a very, very good
Radiant
pick.
team
Pretty much setting
ban.
up all these amazing kills, and the dual lane really paid off. Alchemist was just uncontested.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so CDEC Youth, Shadow Fiend, and the Queen of
Reserve
Pain
time.
instantly banned out. Fantas's probably thinking, do you ban out the Slaughter? Do you ban out the Alchemist? I would ban out the Elky actually. Yep, okay, I understand that there's some issues with the camera work. I swear, guys, it's not me. It's like my PC, everything's fine. Everything's working perfect on my side over here. I mean, I'm getting a bit of lag. You can see from the ping and the packet loss at the top right, but that's pretty
Dire
much just
team
perfect row
pick.
service, which I really have to try and find a good VPN for something, or as one of my friends has suggested, I think you could configure my Dota to China. Anyone of you guys play perfect row service, do advise me, do tweet me, please. I really need the help with it. Alright, so currently, I mean, Team FanTuan, you take out the Doom, you take out the Undying, it's just off laners. Maybe a bit of, a couple of respect bans coming for June.
10 seconds remaining.
And
5 seconds
alright, I mean,
remaining.
for now, CDEC Youth, I mean, the first pick, I wouldn't say no to a Tuskar coming out
Reserve
just
time.
yet. I mean, you could always see the Dazzle, the Winter Wyvern, just some of your basic secure heroes in the first part of the draft. It's really too early to tell what's going to come out, because if you think about it from a drafting point of view, you definitely don't want to be laying out the cards. And alright, CDC Youth, nonetheless, they just showed the
Radiant
Slaughter, so
team pick.
amplified damage. One thing I liked about the Slaughter as well, it's a hero which I've been rooting for since like 2 patches back, is that the amplified damage is just a really good way to fight early. I was never a fan of the fighting carry, the farming carry thing. I like the fighting carries more. Alright, so Team FanTuan, you're now waiting for the first 2 picks. Something to counter maybe like the Slaughter. I wouldn't say no to Bane pickup again, because
10
we just
seconds
saw how
remaining.
that Bane was so instrumental in setting up all these kills. It's
5
really,
seconds
really good.
remaining.
Alright, so I
Reserve
mean at the same
time.
time besides Bane, you got the Dazzle. Well, I guess at the same time you probably want to be like picking up these priority picks at the same time, and the rest of the lineup just sort of works around it in case of how
Radiant team
CDEC will
pick.
draft against it. And yeah, it'll be a Tuskar, so at least if it goes for the crush, the snowball will always be there to try. Some timely snowballs can actually save you at the right time. Alright, so second pick from Team FanTuan, taking a time, bonus time. Whew, I don't know. It's a bit rough. Let's see. I
10
mean, there's just
seconds
so much
remaining.
more between these two teams, which has yet to be explored yet in terms of the draft.
5 seconds remaining.
And I guess it was a bit questionable, especially back in game 1 when the Shadow Fiend could have done way more. Instead of
Reserve
going for like
time.
Shadow Blade, I mean, you could see the CDEC youth, they were just going around going crazy.
Dire team pick.
The 5-man was disgusting. The Roche potential, it was you pretty much needed to fight. It wasn't, I mean, the plan from the very beginning, the Shadow Blade was never going to work. Especially when you have heroes like the
Dire team
Slaughter, the
ban.
Heal Bomb coming off the Dazzle, it just doesn't work that way. So FanTuan, they decided against the Bane. They probably just decided to just pick up the Dazzle first. So when you snowball in 3 heroes with the Heal Bomb,
Radiant team
it's a lot of
ban.
damage. Heroes probably will fall to that. And CDEC Youth, now they have a fair bit of setup here in the Bane. You got Steep Fallout but Slithering Crush. So Blink Daggers are not exactly that up.
10 seconds remaining.
Right, so you take out the Gyrocopter.
Dire team ban.
Interesting. Okay, Team FanTuan, they don't want to play against the Alchemist anymore. Just really annoying here at how fast he farmed up. And I mean, Alchemist, yeah, I mean his laning phase just went
Radiant
really,
team
really
ban.
well. At the same time, really smooth. CDECU decide, hey, let's just take out the Huskar because I sense a threat. I mean, all these core heroes are being banned out. You can see all the cores being banned out.
10 seconds remaining.
Fourth
5
pick from
seconds
FanTuan.
remaining.
I guess you need one that plus 4 heroes, you know, can just really do a lot. The Tusk could be a support as well. This can actually open up like heroes like the Clockwork, where you can always go for the cogs, just to play around with Slaughter a bit. Slaughter can always play in the safe lane, carry it off lane. Off lane, I mean, you pretty much just want this one to amplify damage because of how much more you can do. When you take out all these mid heroes, man, it's really annoying. I hope they don't do something silly like the Leshrac. I'm hoping to see maybe like the Lina. We could always see Bristleback coming in mid. It's one of those things. Who else is there?
Radiant team pick.
I mean, I hope we don't see anything like a Naga Siren, otherwise we're in for a really long game. Well, Bin Ranger, just about to say that, and actually just got banned out. So both these teams making it really difficult for drafters to think about who you want to pick up.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright. I mean, you could always try something cheese, maybe
Reserve
a
time.
Lifestealer into the Tuskar, so you can imagine like a Snowball Boom Infest comes out. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. It'd be fun to see.
Ten seconds remaining.
Right, yeah, it will be the
Team
Lina.
pick.
Yeah, that's a bit of danger with CDECU for probably heading to. I mean, when you pick up the Lina with the Bane, just to sleep into the stun, you got so many stuns coming your way, it's really, really annoying. And a lot of nuke coming from FanTuan as well. CDECU, if you're thinking about a third pick, well, you can't go for the negative armor strike anymore.
10 seconds remaining.
Basically, all your mainstream heroes just got picked up.
5 seconds remaining.
Darkseer's still in the pool. You could always try that with the Slaughter.
Reserve time.
It's pretty decent as well. No, they will go for the Tiny. So Tiny mid, and this is where FanTuan will have to consider picking up the Io themselves. But the thing is, they can't, because with the Lina, Dazzle, and Tusk, it just doesn't synergize that well. I mean, sure, you can think about it, but it's just really, really tough. Alright, so fourth pick.
10
pick.
seconds remaining.
Lina, Dazzle, Tuskar. We might see an Earthshaker
5
come out,
seconds
but
remaining.
you want something a bit hard. There we go, Ember Spirit.
Dire team pick.
Not sure how I feel about this, just because of the right click damage, the potential nuke which can come out. Tiny can wreck the Ember, with stun, there's just so much they can do. The Bane, the Fiend Script to keep him in control, the Slaughter as well. Ember Spirit is not going to have a good time against the Tiny. So you can imagine the amplified damage followed by the Avalanche Toss combo. Dazzle, Lina, and Ember are just so squishy. Tusker isn't exactly that tanky as well.
10 seconds remaining.
So waiting for a 4th pick from CDEC, you're probably contemplating on whether,
5 seconds remaining.
you're going to go for that. Yeah, whether you go for the IO.
Reserve time.
Slog.
Radiant team ban.
Alright, so they go for the Slog. Yeah, this is actually pretty good as well. Just because you don't have... But, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, the laning phase is going to be very crucial then for
10
the Slog.
seconds remaining.
So
5
like when you pick up the
seconds
Slog,
remaining.
Shadow Blade, pick up potential. Looks like CDEC, you're probably not going for that 5-man thing. It's all about pickups here. Just, burst someone down and you just back off. It's going to be guerrilla warfare.
Radiant
FanTuan, they
team
sense the
pick.
danger, they take out the Lion. Which is a very good play, because when you imagine extra more nuke with the finger, you're going to force the Ember to go for BKB. At this point, he kinda needs it, but he's not exactly up for it. Yeah, I mean, you probably just want to go for a shit
10
DPS
seconds
items and
remaining.
hope that you get someone to just stand in front line to tank for you, where you just slide.
5
Because
seconds
regardless of how
remaining.
tanky an Ember Spirit is, he just doesn't have that, that attack animation compared to like a Tiny or Slark to
Reserve
man fight any
time.
of these heroes in the first place. And he's gonna have
5
his
seconds
hands full
remaining.
just trying to go against these three heroes. But Shrek will be the final pickup from
Dire
FanTuan, so it's
team
gonna be a
pick.
support Lina. Yeah, it's gonna be a snowball into the shards, but followed by the stun from the Lina. Makes things a bit difficult. And of course, with the heal bomb. So you basically have your Tusk, your Dazzle, Lina trying to go for these kills around, maybe. Ember. Okay, going next to Slaughter is decent. They take out the Skywrath. Wow, haven't seen this in a while. It's fancy, it's nice. More nuke going the way, the Glass Cannon, the Skywrath Mage. Paparazzi Leshrac. Oh, things are not good if the laning phase goes well for Tiny again. Like for CDEC.Y, because, I mean, back in the previous BO3, I'm not sure how many of you are watching, there was a Tiny who went 14-0, the game was over in 23 minutes. Pretty much all the games have been going all this time. Right, so waiting for the
10
heroes.
seconds
Picked up
remaining.
by the players.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, there we go. Now quickly introducing the teams. You're going to see Paparazzi playing on the Leshrac. You're pretty hot on the Lina and Zekas MG on the Ember. Again, DDR on Dazzle, followed by In July on the Tuskar. This is going to be FanTuan playing on the Radiant side. For the Dire side, CDEC.Y, Demons already down the mid lane. That's really fast. It's a high ground ward going to be placed so they can scout out the rune. So Demons on the Bane. You have Aim playing on the Slark. Mid, it's going to be Tiny on Inflame. Icy on the Sky Mage. This is pretty good because, I mean, Tiny, yeah, he doesn't have the best movement speed out. It's 285 at basic, even with the boots and stuff. So with Concussive Shot, Icy, and you slow someone down enough for the stun into the toss back, it's pretty strong. And June's going to play on the Slaughter this game. So, I mean, laning wise, it's okay for both teams. Probably a bit weaker just because Slark is not one of the best laning carries out there. Man, this ward spots everything. They're just going to dodge. CDEC.Y not going to contest the top rune at all. You don't want to risk it. Nope. Alright, so Sentry going to be placed down, just blocking out the camp. Paparazzi is actually at the bottom lane. This could actually be a Paparazzi in the safe lane. I guess that sort of works out. It's still okay-ish. Zakas MJ mid, I mean, Ember Spirit gets it tiny. It really depends on who gets the quick advantage.
Begins.
Alright, so bounty apiece for both sides. Both the mid laners going to find themselves easy stuff. The Mango in the south, and yeah, it's going to be Leshrac in this lane. So it's going to be like your dual lane mid. And Zekas MJ, I mean, the steering chains and the heal bomb, maybe they can kill the Tiny. And I don't, I actually think that CDEC kind of saw this coming. Level 1 stun. You have to be very careful. But on the bright side, I mean, Inflame shouldn't be having that tough of a time. It's only going to be made annoying. It's not not big of a deal. Over here, Tuskar and the Lina, pretty hard. So Slaughter against Leshrac. He's not going to be getting kills unless he decides to go for like a few points into, or even a point into the bash. Get a few lucky bashes. And Paparazzi should be okay. I mean, he's got the stun, he's got the lightning storm, unless of course, this guy decides to follow him and he just goes straight to dive like Edict, turn it on, and bam, bam, bam. Alright, we're having a pause. Not sure what's going on. Top lane. Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be easy to Slug. I mean, sure he's gonna be able to do a lot with the farm, but currently right now, just going up against this Lina and the Tuskar, there's so many ways to kill them. And it's not like he has, a nuke back. Maybe he can, but he needs more regen, or at least a bit more raw HP. Inflame needs a bit more levels before he can start going on Ember Spirit, and this is going to be a Bane just stacking for him, probably. Alright, looks like we are going to resume. And there we go, top lane. Having a bit more fun. Yeah, okay, actually I take that back by what I said about Inflame having a slightly easier lane. It's because of the heal bomb alone that he can't really go close to right click, and the dazzle heal bomb is just going to damage him so much. Spoke a bit too hastily, my bad. Alright, so over here in July, yeah, aim can't really go close to farm. At this rate, it feels like he's actually the one supporting while the Skyriff is just the one farming. Is there magic stick on any of these heroes? Mid lane's pretty pushed in. Maybe they can think about going for it. Inflame, he does get the stun. He wants to kill DDR. He's going to toss him back all the way, but no, not going to get it. And he's actually really low. They want to dive for this. I think they will dive. This should actually be first blood. The steering chain is going to come off. And Zek's MJ is going to find himself first blood. Demons, he wants to find himself a kill. And the sleep is going to kill off the dazzle. So a 1-for-1 trade, but a call for support. Not worth it. And Demons actually may look for a bit more. He has the brain sap. He can actually try for this. No, why are you backing off? Well, it's only 90 damage, so oh well. But 1-for-1 trade already in the mid lane. We're going to see a bit of trade. Alright, another pause again. Okay, looks like we're having a bit of pause. Well, it seems that, you know, FanTuan, they want to consult the ref. Timeout. How are you guys doing in Twitch chat? Hi, everybody. No update yet? Yeah. Okay, and actually it seems that A may die here. I mean, just because in July, so many stuns, and he's still level 2. Yeah, I mean, sure he has a dark pack, but even if you do that, you're just going to bring yourself lower, and just so much nuke. So you have to time this perfectly, probably like a snowball into aim, and this should actually be a kill in the top lane. Because right now the support from Icy, he's not going to be anywhere close to even try for a comeback kill, unless of course aim decides to go for like the suicide pounce, and try and man up. But nonetheless, yeah, he's probably just going to die. Disconnect. Something feels off. Really not a fan of this Leshrac pick. I mean, you know, yeah, he used to be okay, used to be so viable, but it's because of the, you know, the significance of the slow, the damage, nuke, everything coming out from the Leshrac. But now it feels like he's just so squishy. He needs so much to come online. And unless you're getting kills, it's pretty much like a twin-edged, double-edged sword. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, so there we go. The game's gonna resume. It's 1-1.
Impure.
Top lane. Yeah, they're going to go for aim, but actually, wait, they will get the comeback kill. Oh, it's not enough. One more right click, and the Lina will get the Slock at last. But Skyriff is just gonna find himself another kill, maybe. Juke. One more right click, and actually, pretty hard will fall. Double kill for Icy. Alright, the power of the Skyriff. Middle lane demons looking for the sleep, and they're not gonna get it. Inflame, 100 more gold, 2 more creeps away to his bottle. Hopper at series level 3. It's actually a level 2 sprint just because June wants to, run in and out. DDR pace. Oh, this is annoying. Inflame getting zoned out. He really can't afford to be in this lane alone by himself. Pretty Hell now going to come back in and create a bit more havoc for aim. You can see that all the stuns in the world coming out. He's going to need like a magic stick or something. Oh, the stun catches him just at the right tip, and the shots, nope, not going to connect. Bottom lane over here, the stun on June, and the slow as well to follow. June's thinking about turning around. He has backup in demons. But the creep wave is quite big, so probably not going to go and get the kill. I see, just waiting in the vicinity. Not yet. And actually, wait, they do get the kill at the bottom lane, the Shrek. Kinda thought that would have been obvious, but okay, looks like maybe not. So he will fall in CDEC.Y, now leading 42 at 3 minutes in. Last hit, Leshrac still on top. Thanks to that, I mean, June's probably going to catch up. Middle lane, just casual avalanche, sense of danger.
Under attack.
Alright, so he does pick up his bottle. He's going to TP into lane. And Lina, whoa, they're diving out into the top lane. They do find a Scarab Mage, and now they're going to try and go and aim. He's going to man mode against. Oh, wait, he's not going to camp for the aim. He's going to block. In July, just right clicking him down. Plenty of stick charges. He can turn around if he wants to. I think this is bait. Yeah, he's going to be trying to bait him out. So I missed 2 kills, my bad. Alright, and yeah, I've just been balling up. He was hoping that aim would have followed him, and this way it means that in July, pops the stick charges, and just like that, he will have shots and a snowball. In the lane here, Inflame gonna toss him back, and a concussive shot with the avalanche to follow. Demons gonna put him to sleep. I think they should be able to kill Zeka's MJ. Can they find the damage? He needs one more blast. The Tango gonna keep him alive. Actually, no, the Flame Guard just in the nick of time, and they're gonna find DDR here. They're gonna block him in the grave. He's gonna keep himself alive, and now Inflame. Bam! Not enough damage. Oh, just nobody dies. Wow. You force a TP to the mid, you could commit all these spells, and just perfect play coming up from Zeka's MJ and DDR. Still alive, and he's actually still being able to sustain this lane. Poof. Alright, so Zeka's MJ now 21-1, you can see he's doing okay. It's gonna be a bit more time before Inflame gets the levels necessary to kill this guy. Now we might see a rotation coming out from demons. Yeah, I think he wants to go on paparazzi. The ward over there puts him to sleep. Yep, the sprint is coming out. Actually, no, they're just gonna back off. They spot the TP from DDR. This ward over here spots everything out. Mid lane, second MJ, the Flame Guard zoning out the Tony. He needs to stun. Nah, he's not gonna commit. Now the Mango, he's thinking about it. He's just gonna go in, and yes, oh, the Remnant is gonna finish him off. Avalanche trying to stop things, but it was too late. Talk about perfect timing, yo. And Zeka's MJ is gonna be chasing a concussive shot, and the sprint is gonna fall. Oh, the sleep needs to stomp, amplify, silence, stun. Perfect. And Bane's gonna find himself on a killing spree. On top lane, Lina finds out the Slock, and this is where the CDEC.Y, if they want to come, they want to find more kills. And June doesn't have the mana, but he has 8 stick charges, and the amplified damage is gonna come out. He's gonna die here. The Ancient Suit, and here, oh, Avalanche connects to the Pretty Haw. Needs to toss. Needs something else. Toss maybe? Yep, toss the Slaughter in. Bam! Slaughter's gonna find himself another kill, and Icy actually may fall to the tower, pops the stick charges, and Zeka's MJ, no, you do not run from me! And Demon's gonna come in, pop the Brain Sap, Inflame, nice Avalanche, gonna stop him in his tracks. Aim's thinking about going back in, and then pop Dark Pack, and that's it. So Zeka's MJ finds himself a nice pick up at the top lane, but it's TP wasted, which means that June can actually relax in this mid lane if he wants to, but he's gonna go for the rune, it seems. Not that many stacks as you would expect for the Tiny, so he's probably gonna be like a bit disappointed. Alright, there we go. And over here, June using the illusion rune, he's gonna find himself some creeps, tanking it up for him. And Slock, he's really so far off, 18-3 for last hits. Oh, Snowball's coming on aim. Oh, the Dragon Slave in July. He doesn't have his level 6. He needs to leap away, but in July blocking him up, and he will find himself a nice kill. In July, very, very nice with the body blocks. Finds himself very, very nice, comfortable kill. And June to these amplified damage of Paparazzi, trying to take care of these illusions, and that's pretty much it. In Flame, still not level 6 compared to Emberspit, who's level 7. Icy's playing around the trees. But yeah, FanTuan should know that Icy's playing around. Or at least hanging around. Slot's going to TP back to lane, find himself a creep. Yeah, he's just not utilizing like the maximum efficiency of the map as he is. Because right now, I mean, he's level 6, he has heal. He can afford to go for a dark bait and just like farm this easy camp, but he still can't. And now it looks like they're going to try and look for a pick off here. Not going to find anything. Mid lane, going to fall. Wars, punch. Saitama's in the house. And Lina going to get killed. The last click on Tiny. And Emberspit finds himself a nice bottle. And they won this mid T1. But no Diablock Edict.
Dyer's
some really
middle
old school
tower is under attack.
Demon's looking for a kill, but no, smoke is just gonna wear off, and it's a waste of smoke coming from CDEC.Y. So FanTuan, this game suddenly full of life.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
He's gonna TP to the top lane. Slog's still way off, making his way towards the Aquila. He has the Bastille just for the mana region and a bit of extra armor. Pretty Hall getting closer to the level 6, a few creeps away, and that's when she can just go in and just nuke the Slog down. To get one stun, bam, or shing, or whatever that sound is. Yeah. PDR here. Lina is actually going to be able to clear these stacks if she wants to. This ward, I don't think it spots the Lina, does it? Actually, it does, sort of. No, it didn't.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Might see another smoke coming out. It is off cooldown in 10. And Lina is too late. The damage is already done. They kill off the Slug at the top end, and Pretty Hall mutilating the Slug. But CDEC.Y, they have different plans. They want blood. Boris is on the menu, I suppose. But this is where the TP's on Paparazzi. Yeah, he's waiting in the trees. He knows. In July, Crush versus Snowball, and the Ancients here. Goodbye. And now, oh, actually no, the sleep. Icy gets away, and the bottles. He's gonna be kept alive. He's gonna turn around. DDR. But oh, this is a dazzle, my friend. What are you doing here, Zekka's MJ? He's gonna find himself a kill. He's gonna kill the Scarf. The stun connects with Inflame. The toss, not gonna do much. Zekka's MJ, he still has the flame. He's gonna go and aim, but he's gonna pop his ult and just run away. So Dazzle's gonna get himself a nice kill, and actually a TP out from the Tiny just in the nick of time just to save him. So it's gonna be a 2-2 trade. 11-9, and the gold graph continues to go in 3k. It's a 4.7k net worth on the Ember. He's been doing very well to actually participate in all these fights.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Invasion at the bottom lane, not sure where anyone wants to do anything about that, but Hall, he's back here. It looks like he's just gonna keep on farming this. Actually no, the stack's already been taken. The top T1 will fall. Dazzle actually took the tower hit. So Arcane Boots maybe? No. Alright. What's gonna spot out aim, and he knows that because that's why he's just backing off. He realizes that his ult isn't proccing. They want to try and go in Pretty Hall. Remnant scouting things out just casually. God, what's happening? Why can't I click? Oh, there we go. Whew. Thought it was a reborn bug again where you can't select the heroes. Right, so Dekka's MJ. Next item could be the Travels. Inflame's gonna play around with Zekka's MJ. But he doesn't have the backup, and actually he bangs that tiny bit of detail. He's just gonna remnant away to the other end of the map. So very, very attentive. And we got a 4-man smoke coming out from FanTuan. Will they find the blood they need? Maybe they can find demons. Yep, they're gonna smoke, they're gonna go. They will probably just run into him. Who is de-warding? Yup. This is not the place you want to be. Snowball. Amplify. No Amplify. That was the Dazzle. Yeah, that was the Weave. Well, it's a pretty short cooldown, so it doesn't really matter. And Tusk, alright. Gets himself a nice pick off. Not the ideal target, but a pick off nonetheless. Inflame stuck in the shots. There's no follow up. No Q mid lane. Zekka's MJ playing him icy. Silent stuff. He's gonna force a couple of TPs, and they want to keep on going. Flame Guard's just gonna expire, and this just means that the bottom T1 is gonna go the way of FanTuan. Double damage on June.
Dire's structures.
So we give it to Tony, who has a full bottle. It's on the way.
Dire's bottom
And
tower
with this
is under
T1
attack.
falling soon,
Radiant's middle
falls down.
tower is under attack.
The mech is gonna come up soon on, on a Tusk. Do we have medallions? Look at item progression. No, we don't see a medallion just yet, so Roshan is probably out of the question. If any team can take Roshan right now, it's probably CDEC, since you have the amplified damage, purely because of that.
Dire's bottom
So get
tower
MJ,
is under attack.
1.8k.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nope, not yet. I mean, FanTuan and just kind of sticking, just grouping up together. Alright, Demons, just casual bracer. He really wants the level 6 for the Fiend's Grip. I see. Gonna D-ward. Will we find the ward? Actually, not yet. Inflame with the double damage, looking for a bit of blood. The Stone Man wants to kill, but he needs the Skyrath. You can see the sort of grouping up to the top. June, he needs a stun, and he's just gonna be one D-warding actually. It's bait.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Paparazzi gonna take out this T2, just burning down a bit of the Diabolic Edict. It is level 1. I guess that's what you call a fisheye view.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
DDR going for Medallion. Okay, that's pretty good. I can deal with that. So we're currently 12 to 9 at 14 minutes in. Hasten gonna be picked up from Paparazzi, just casually past the river. And Zeka's MJ with the BOTs is really quick. And we're gonna see a 3-man smoke. Oh, he just missed it. They need to kill on Zeka's MJ, but there are just so many heroes mid. This is not the ideal start. Oh, he gets a stun, Paparazzi, and everything with the Mystic Flare to toss into the air. Julian's gonna fall here. Revenge kill for the Lina. And they want to go for a bit more. Remnants coming in. Zeka's MJ, he's just so quick. Inflamed. Bane's gonna try and come for another Laguna Blade. Oh, the hate and the toss. Just not enough to save him. So a 2-for-1, a wasted smoke. That was just a fun situation. And they find
Dire's
themselves
middle
a counter kill.
tower is under attack.
Bad. And Yuslock really not having a game. I feel like he's been just locked down so hard during the laning phase. He died so often.
Dire's
Or
middle
that he just didn't get
tower
the
is
farm
under
needed.
attack.
Yeah, so he's just gonna play with
Dire's
creep,
middle tower has fallen.
try to drag this T1 a bit.
Radiant's bottom
T2 falls to
tower
the
is
Tusk, he
under
gets himself
attack.
another tower kill. And you can see all 4 heroes here except for the Dazzle leading in terms of net worth. So far ahead. And they all have the core items, and you can see that, you know, FanTuan slowly starving CDEC youth out.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
don't think you can
is
cut this
under
wave, dude.
attack.
Paparazzi's here with the haste rune as well. And if he follows you, the Diabolic Edict, get pretty much screwed. But then again, they made us turn around. Oh, but FanTuan, they know. They know someone's in the house. They know a few people in the house. They think this could be a party at the bottom lane. Stun comes on the Paparazzi, the Mystic Flare, and this is where FanTuan will come around, wrap around for the counter kill. Snowball's gonna come out. He's gonna bang on right onto June. Fishman's flying up in the air. Aim, gonna back away on DDR, but no, here comes the Remy. Here goes Zeka's MJ. He's gonna find himself one more kill, and Pretty Hard's gonna look for demons. He needs a bit more. He's gonna pop the drums. He doesn't have the mana. Sleep. He needs the stun. Oh, nice teamwork, and the Laguna Blade to follow. Just really well played. And DDR didn't mind at all. He still gets a bit of assist goal, I believe. So
Radiant's
16 to
middle
11
tower
is
is
a 2
under
for 1
attack.
trade. Lose the Lashrak, but you get the, you know, the Slaughter and the Bane. That was
Dire's
just
bottom tower is
perfect from
under attack.
FanTuan wrapping around. And they get themselves another T2, it seems. Pretty hard the Yules. So Zeka's MJ can just make his way
Dire's
towards
bottom
more damage
tower
items
has
now.
fallen.
Flame trying to make his way towards a blink. Could be a blink, could be drums. He just needs to be able to fight so much more. And the pickup potential is a bit quicker. It's not that, you know, this wasn't quick enough. It's just that FanTuan had the perfect wrap around. When you commit all those spells and you get the kill, yeah, but you need to back off like just as quickly as you killed them. Slug so far away. I don't even know what item you go for at this point. The Shadow Blade doesn't seem like a good choice. Then again, it's the only choice. This ward over here placed by IC. He doesn't see anybody. Guardian Greaves is going to be out, and in July is really, he's quite massive actually for an offlaner. Second on the net worth chart. 2 tower kills. Yeah, I suppose that's what you get. Do they have a smoke? No, they don't. And now she's just waiting in the trees, so afraid to come out. Oh, yeah, she might find a courier. Oh, he's gonna back off. What? Yo, dude, courier. Oh my god. So I see he's just gonna back off right now. And Scarf Mage just closer to a 4-staff. Aim's gonna TP out. And FanTuan looks to take over the enemy jungle. Throws out the casual shots just with a bit of vision. And when Zeka's MJ is alone out here by himself so aggressively, it's kind of obvious that, you know, it's trapped in fate. Yeah, he's not going for the Shadow Blade, he's gone for the casual Yasha. It could be a Sanjin Yasha. That's okay with a bit more raw HP. He needs to survive all this nuke potential. Even a Mantis House isn't that bad. Bottom T1 is going to get pushed in. Finally someone's going to TP in, but that's Zeka's MJ. He can just ram it back. Top lane, Paparazzi, he realizes he's alone, and FanTuan is just waiting on the high ground. Waiting for someone to just walk up the cliff, but not going to find it yet. DDR, he will spot up aim, and they're just back. They're just going to ping each other out. Demon's waiting in trees, and the Redman back. Actually, they want to go for this. Aim, they pop the and they will Guardian's Grief to just take this tower, while meanwhile CDEC making the best of what they have. They're just gonna push at this bottom lane. Push the bottom T to trade while they still can. It's falling, and now they just back up, just get the hell out right now, and in July won't get the snowball on anybody. But there's the 3 heroes in enemy jungle, in the dire side jungle. Now Dazzle buys himself a smoke. They want to find more blood. It's just not that easy. Okay. Yeah, he's been doing this quite a fair bit. He's just been waiting inside. Even a casual bracer, just with a bit of survivability, isn't that bad on the support at this point. Now things are just starting to switch up a bit. Slock is climbing a bit more. He's been farming pretty decently. He's going towards the Sanjin Yasha. And now it looks like they want to smoke, go into the Ancient and find something, but no. Inflames all the way at the bottom lane. I think they want to go for this. Lashrak is going to pick up a haste rune. Inflame's going to TP out immediately, and Icy he's going to show himself now. No, FanTuan, they know that bottom lane, everyone's gone. But at the same time, because the lane is so pushed in, it's kind of obvious that FanTuan just kind of smoked up, and actually they might find June. Hello, up and down you go, but actually no, the 4-staff saves him just in the nick of time, and June's gonna get away, so he dodges a gank, and space has been created, which means that this opens up the bottom T, the top T1. He's just gonna back off right now, Sanjin Yasha. FanTuan, no, they still haven't given up on the quest for blood. 16 to 11 and 20 minutes in. So you can see here from the KDA, like Lena's been doing pretty decent. He's 8-3 and 5 for a support Lena. It's just all the nuke potential against the Slock. But now the Slock, he's somewhat of a comeback. He can come online, make stuff happen a bit more. With the extra stats, the next item could be like an Eye of Skadi. Could be a Basher as well. Him out, they know, and will they actually go for this? Alright, so he gets himself a bit more gold. This ward over here, he's gonna spot the Tony. Bang. All the shots and the snowball, he's gonna blink out just in the nick of time. The shots didn't really connect. And FanTuan is just chasing ghosts. Hello. From the other side. Poof, Tiny gets himself 4 staffs, so it's mostly just for initiation right now. They're banking in a lot on aim, hoping that he gets big enough. Zeka's MJ completing the Battle Fury in 700 gold. And things are really slowing down in the pace, general pace of the game. Because this is what CDEC are doing, they're just avoiding fight. They don't care that you take out the other towers, it just gives you more space to work around with. It's like that stretch You know, so that when you take away all these towers, yeah, there's so many places you can go to. But if CDEC don't want to fight, it seems like you don't really catch them. Provo. So that's what you call him. Full? Cool. Right, and your Lina. Blink and Yields. Yeah, Demon's finally picked up the casual bracer. And June's just gonna be farming up here. And this is where FanTuan need to just wake up. Stop trying to catch him. You just really, you really need to just farm it up. Just out farm. Because MJ is gonna try for and actually the steering change catches him just the very tip of the dark pack. And June gonna come in. Oh, the stun catches him. They need the silence. There we go. Ancient's here is gonna come on, and the Mystic Flare with the Glaive is keeping him alive just a bit. Zekka's MG needs to ram it out right now. If he can, he's gonna ram it away. He's gonna ram it to Roshan, but Inflame. Hello. He's gonna pick up his 7 nice killing speed, 861 gold. And this is the cute for Roshan, forcing a buyback hopefully with the amplified damage. There we go. Man, Demons is just playing with fire right now. He's hiding in the trees. And actually, Creep Wave is gonna spot him out. I think he actually may die here. What? Oh wait, he was perfectly in between the Creep Waves, so they didn't spot him out. Yeah, they don't spot him out, and you do get Roshan at the same time, so they do know right now the whole FanTuan's at the top lane. And CDEC, I see you need to... Demons, you just really need to TP out right now, buddy. You don't want to be staying there. If they spot you out, you're just kind of screwed. Yeah, this ward totally spots them out. He now they know where it is. This ward. And they have another ward over here. Just like it gives you a false sense of security, thinking like, okay, we found one ward. There's probably not going to be another. Next level mind games. Alright, so aim. Dark Pact, 2.2k, he's just gonna TP out and back to the base he goes. He gets a blink, so at least now he's able to initiate. He won't get kited around so much since he doesn't have the BKB. In July with the blink and with the Greaves, next item you could always go into like a Deso, you could always try into a Halberd. DDR is making his way closer and closer to where it says Glimmer Cape. He actually has it by the time he walks back to the base. Paparazzi is getting quite scary as well, but Yostep's on his way. So he can pretty much just juke IC's Mystic Flare if he times it right. And knowing that IC is here now, FanTuan, they are aware the CDEC is in the neighborhood. July up, they pop it out. Oh, the juke. IC's gonna get away, but at the same time, oh wait, the Sigil didn't scout June? What? Talk about balls of steel, and he's just gonna blink further and further away. With AIM happily farming the top lane. This is just ballsy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so he gets the tower kill.
Tower has fallen.
And Slark actually in terms of net worth is climbing pretty high. I mean the Tiny and the Slark have been farming up so much, and FanTuan have been just chasing ghosts, chasing all these shadows. It just has been a waste of time. They haven't been utilizing that map control to their advantage, and it looks like they just threw away the gold lead. Yeah, I mean, sure, it stayed 5k ahead, but it's just so many towers ahead. So you think about it, it's 2,500 gold a tower. There's plenty of growth left for CDECU. Oh, this is really smart play from Demons. He can actually try to go here for Zekka's MJ. And then June? Okay, never mind. He's not going to go for kill. I guess this is the next level way of getting EXP. He's just gonna back off now. So Glimmer and it could be a Solar Crest in July. What will you go for? Smoke Ank from June, IC and Demons. Where are they headed? That's the thing. Oh, Courier's gonna be spotted out by the ward. And they're going to the enemy jungle. Inflame as well. They want to make something of this Aegis. And actually he has his axe popped up right now. And this Tony is buff. He's almost level 16. FanTuan have to be very careful. Oh, they know. They definitely know. Put what down. But everyone's been off the map for so long, the lanes are quite pushed in. FanTuan will be aware. But they go for counter smoke. Picks up a gem. So they will know. And it seems like they're just gonna wait up. The Weave actually spots them out and they will just back off. Demons. Oh, what are you doing, man? There's a gem and he didn't know. He just didn't know, and the ward's gonna be cleared at the same time. So Slark is back to farming again. Well, I guess this is what the Chinese teams do best. Just, you don't want to fight, they're just gonna keep on farming. 1,000 years of farming experience. Paparazzi next item could be BOTs, could be a BKB. June is going for a BKB of his own, and this T1 still standing. It's just so annoying at 28 minutes in. I don't know, I mean, it's only been 28 minutes in, but it feels like this game has been going on longer. In July, going in aim, and the stun is gonna miss. He's just gonna back off, he's gonna pounce away. Pops the ult as well so they can't kill him. The Remnant, they're trying to find him. Nope. Sleight of Fist, not gonna get him. And maybe they look for the counter initiation here. June needs to crush. There we go, nice double. Oh, double. Fishy people are just gonna find Lina. Killing Spree is gonna be killed. Guardian View is gonna be popped. And they find more. They want more. They will get more, I think. In July, he's gonna be forced back all the way to the slaughter. He's just gonna blink away. But actually, wait, he's in the trees. You're not gonna find him. But still, that was a really good fight for CDEC. This guerrilla warfare is paying off. And Aegis should be expiring pretty soon. Yeah, it just expired. Game is hard, game is hard. FanTuan just didn't force the issue, but at the same time you gotta understand that they just don't have that pushing capability of breaching the high ground. Okay, so in July, what do you go for next? Member Spirit needs Battle Fury, or I'm sorry, I mean needs Daedalus. And he's gonna scout them out, use the Dark Crack, he's gonna purge it, and he's gonna be fine. And would you go for a Hex? Would you go for an Aghanim Scepter? And Inflame is just really big, he's been doing very well and just avoiding all these fights. And I'm pretty sure that Demon's just gonna wait here in that Shadow Blade form. Stun maybe. They can if they want to bait TPs, and now they're just thinking of just cutting all the way into the jungle, just cutting them off. Blink Dagger actually, why would you go for Blink? I mean, yeah, you want to catch, but the thing is CDEC haven't even been nowhere close to FanTuan's movements. They've just been dodging everything. Next level evasion, somebody bought them a lot of evasion actually.
Never refuse gold given.
So just gonna try and scout a bit, looking for people, waiting for Roshan. This is actually not yet up. Double damage. And CDEC Youth, you can see how good they are at dodging the fights. Oh, dude, you need to get out right now. He's so close. The Sigil. Oh, he's actually gonna get his BKB right now. He's just gonna blink away. Spots him from the high ground. But then again, it was nighttime. Maybe he didn't spot him out. He's just being really cautious. But I think they want to go back in. This is the time where they fight. They have the farm. They have the items. Everyone's here. It's a party. But no, CDEC decided, now we're gonna take the safe option. We're just not gonna fight. They're gonna look for the pickoffs before fighting. So this is really very disciplined play coming out from CDEC. Sees the golem decides he doesn't want to fight, and Zeka's MJ meanwhile takes to the top. He has a remnant down here, so at least if anything happens he can just go back down. And CDEC Youth just once again playing hide and seek. Can you find me? And nope, this ward is not gonna oh wait, yeah, he's just gonna back off I suppose. Yes, one status fist and back to the bottom lane. And both teams play Ring Around Rosie. Nothing much for now, and let's take a quick look at the gold graph. It's still relatively ahead, just a tiny bit ahead for FanTuan. Item progression wise, you can see here. There we go. Looks like FanTuan, they've had enough. They were just going to try and force the issue here. The TPs are coming in, but no. They're just baiting the TPs, forcing them to show themselves. Oh, this is a bad place to be, bro. Force punch, and the Dragon Save the stun actually will connect. But no, the Literary Crush is going to go into July. Zekka's MJ. Yeah. Oh, he pops the BKB now, and Zekka's MJ is still alive, but the Grave keeping him alive just barely. Jump. Oh, he and he has to back up. He uses the region. And oh, Slaughter's going to get a kill. But the Laguna Blade's going to be used, and the stun. He needs a bit more. June's going to fall here. I can't believe I just called him Jump. Oh my god, what am I saying? Alright, just from that, the Slaughter and the Ember, it's a pretty decent trade, but in this case, CDEC probably benefited more. Just because, you know, you don't have that extra side of fist damage coming up from Zekka's MJ, and this just means the CDEC, they live another day. And Roshan's up, saying hi to In July. Pretty hard, making his way towards X. This ward's gonna sort of spot him out. Yep, and they're gonna spot that observer ward. Just restricting all the map movements right now. So Paparazzi, it actually is gonna be an Octarine core. Kind of pity that, you know, the fight didn't go on as long as you would have hoped. Now putting out the observers, look at all the sentries being done. They just want to make sure that, you know, FanTuan doesn't have any vision on this part of the map, especially around this tiny area, this tiny region. This is what you call the safe spot, because it's hard for you to smoke and gank up on. And aim, TP'd in. He's actually going for an AC. It's a pretty good idea. Magic wand, maybe destroy it.
Haste.
No, Inflame, you must push out the lane first. It's a good idea. I mean, you don't want your lanes to be like pushed in when you're doing Roshan. You want it to be pushed out so that at least after you get the agent, you can force something. It's easier to do something with it. And this is such a defensive build, but regardless, I feel that, you know, aim he has done really, really well, given the circumstances. And now we see a smoke gang coming from FanTuan. They're gonna find boom, but they find June. Actually, no, he's gonna force staff away. The Glimmer Cape, but the gem's gonna spot out the Bane. He's gonna stun demons. Destroyed and deleted off the map. So CDEC youth, you can dodge, but you're not gonna be able to dodge forever. Your evasion only lasts for so long. And there's no buyback in the Bane. GPM. So buyback status wise, you can see Linan's just basically all the heroes of FanTuan who have buyback. Inflame. Oh, this is a bad place to be! And the Thunderbolt, but the force staff. And oh, he's still alive, but he's just dead. There's just so much damage, so many heroes, and nobody around to save him. Oh, Zekka's MJ being very aggressive. There is no buyback on the Tony.
Dire's structures are fortified.
He wants to go here, but he's not gonna kill anything. Shards, Sigil coming out. Comes a shot, maybe try to spam Mystic Flare, I don't think so. This is where they start to force the tower, and the top lane is pushed in at the same time. Diabolic aim, all the stun, jukes it just in the nick of time. Zekka's MJ going ham. You're gonna probably find Icy here, but June doesn't get the stun off, and the blink, no, it's gonna miss in July. Amplify damage is on him, but no, this is where they will just force the mid. You're gonna get the lane attack. Oh, this is a bad place to be. And the Fiend script, they're just gonna start whacking away, chopping away in July. They're gonna get the kill. Zekka's MJ, oh, bad place to be. Demons. And Leshrac is gonna kill the Slaughter, you know, and the gem is on the floor. Pretty Hall picks up the gem and gets out. Actually, we know Paparazzi is gonna get it, and maybe they can still force it round 2. Do they still have the fortification? Actually, no, they don't have fortify anymore. But Tiny is almost up, and Aim has been doing bad. He's been delaying. He's been delaying this push for quite a while. And this melee lane of Frax, it's probably gonna go down now. Actually, wait. Yep, he's gonna force it. Paparazzi silenced them, and Aim is very, very low. Here comes in play. Oh, pretty off guard, and then toss back. Paparazzi! Oh no! Killed his own teammate and he commits suicide afterwards. Typical. Lift up in the air. Tiny. Oh wait, actually to blink out. Aim. Body block. Toss. Shot. Aim finds himself on a killing spree. He actually got a lot out of that, but it wasn't enough. Because the damage has been done. You get the melee lane of Rax, and the range for Rax is at 358 HP. It doesn't regen. So the next goal between these both teams will probably be Roshan. That's a good pickup from FanTuan to just catch Inflame out, who is going for a BKB of his own as well. Roshan maybe. But I think that FanTuan know what's going on. There's an Invis rune up on Ember Spirit, so he can just sort of walk in. But too late. He's really gone for the remedy. He's gonna find it off. BKB's gonna be baited out from in flame. He needs a stun. He doesn't get it. He needs to toss somebody back. Oh no, this is bad. His BKB's expiring. And Roshan's gonna come out. So without the BKB, this just makes things a lot more difficult. On the bright side, I mean, AIM can try and do something. I guess when you focus the tiny, Slark can pick up all those essence, you know, essence shift. Yeah, he's getting bigger. It's actually a moon shard. Yeah, picking out the ancients. AIM has to be very careful. Actually, Roshan's happening right now. I think they sort of know. Oh, he's gonna just blink. He gets the DD. He's just gonna walk it off. And FanTuan has to be very careful. Slark, he's okay with farming. Why not an AC? Why the Moonshot? I mean, that's probably one of DPS. Probably chip away at this mid C1. It's gonna force them back. Just force them to show their hand. But this way now they know that the whole of FanTuan is at the bottom lane. Probably gonna try for the push. And AIM's happy with this trade actually. Tiny gets the power gold. BKB. Okay, now they're gonna smoke. They didn't see that. I think FanTuan they didn't know. Yeah, they don't know. Are they gonna go try for Roshan? No. What are they doing? Okay, actually they're gonna collide. Clash. I can feel it in my bones, and there we go! Oh, the toss, wrong target, and the stun is catching the paparazzi. The BKB's about the paparazzi going to get fly by the grave. The June Beast on Zek's MJ. That's going to grave out, and the Beast comes to once in July. There's no way he's going to get the Guardian Grave solved, and there he goes. Slark's going to find himself here, and paparazzi to follow, and of course here comes the Laguna Blade. I heard that. He goes to play, but it's not going to do much. The Demon's going to keep on going, and now the Dark Tide is going to approach everything. And this way he gets the Scarab Mage, and he's going to try and DD up. Graved himself again. He's probably gonna die here. The Considering Crush is gonna cancel his TP, and it's gonna be another kill going the way of CDEC Youth, which means that Roshan is open and CDEC will claim it. There is no buyback on the Lashrak, so there's just no way of getting this. And with the amplified damage, I mean, Slark and Tiny are just massive at this point. FanTuan just don't have the DPS or the survivability. Just fight this. You can see Tiny dip again. So you can see here gold difference. Yeah, Ember is fat, but like I said, he just can't slide these two heroes down that easily. At best, he slides the Bane and Scarab. That's all he can. At this point in the game, the Scarab is pretty much just cannon fodder. You know, he's just there to die. If they can kill him, he's pretty much screwed. So the next item, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to be an Abyssal Blade or Basher. With AIM can just wreck Zek's MJ, especially in these fights. Bottom lane, Inflame's getting bigger and bigger. In July, probably going for the Shivas. Could be an AC as well. Zek's MJ with the Daedalus. Might sell the drums to go for something else. I wouldn't say no to Rapier at Gaming, man. You need a Rapier. And of course, AIM now, he's just so big. FT, they just don't want to fight him. They can't afford to. So CDEC Youth, they've been playing this very well. They've been so patient. And now's the part where they can afford to play the aggressive game which they've been looking for. And they will just fight for this T2. And it looks like FanTuan, they really can't afford to just give this up. And thinking about it, Zek's MJ pressuring the top lane. He's going to BOT and slide his way through. And no, they're not going to contest the T2. They're just going to keep on going. And just Slark, Fishman, he's getting massive. Codfish oil, you know, supplements. You need your supplements. You need your fish. Get them gained. Right, so if the Aegis, maybe they try to get a fight, but now they're just grouping up. And Tiny is all the way here, a lot of farm. What's your next item choice? I'm actually really curious as to what he'll go for next. Oh, and AIM, finally for the first time in the game, he has leapfrogged over the Ember Spirit in terms of net worth. been farming so hard. He's just gonna keep on farming harder. 4 staff up on the Bane, so he can actually start juking around certain heroes. Is that gonna be a smoke? Okay, meanwhile, I mean, things doesn't seem like we're gonna get any action for a while. I'm gonna show you. Item progression, Octarine Core, Paparazzi, the Bloodstone. The Solar Crest and DDR, it's just so hard at the moment. There's a Ghost Scepter just purchased up. So that's gonna save him temporarily from, like, you know, physical DPS, physical damage output.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bam. Alright, so there we go. The Sigil's gonna slow things down a bit. He's gonna get an easy 100 gold thanks to Sigil. Aim's actually a bit low. Concussion shot's gonna hit in July, and this will be the T2. He's just gonna leap away. He doesn't want to risk, you know, losing the Aegis in such a silly fashion. So Zekas MJ, he has a huge, gargantuan task ahead of him to carry his team on his back. 3.6k, what do you go for? Zekas MJ is gonna keep pressuring the top lane. Yep, he's just gonna remnant back. So decisions have to be made. One of the advantages, I suppose, and yep, CDEC, they're not gonna risk it. They know that the Aegis is gonna expire pretty soon. And you don't want to overcommit. So now I have 2k in June's pockets. We get 2 bounty runes, okay. So it should be an AC coming up from him. Moonshard on Inflame is pretty good, even a Daedalus as well. It could be a Desolator, it could be a Scotty, it could even be a Shivas of its own, it could be a Hex, even a Lotus Orb. That'd be fun to play with. Alright, so Inflame 3k. You really gotta hand it to Zekas MJ though. He's been farming so hard, he's been playing out of his mind with this Ember. I think Aim wants to go, he's gonna find a kill. Snowball. He's gonna go for kill, he's gonna go straight for someone else. In July he's gonna play with June, but over here, Aim is gonna pop his ult. He really wants to kill, but he should have just died there, it wouldn't have mattered. He has the Aegis. Oh, it's gonna suck if he loses it now. He's finally gonna pop it. Kinda gets a kill in July in the back. Now, the fight's gonna be spread all over the place. Side effects is gonna come out. Ember's been just picking up Bane, but there's no Fiend's gonna lock him into place. The silence of the Aim's gonna go kill him up to Dazzle, so there's no Grave outcoming. And I think they wanna go for Paparazzi. Will they? Actually, maybe not. The Creep Wave is quite pushed in, so they're just gonna TP back and take this mid. Let's clear it out. Tony, AC. Oh, it's fat. Fat cores everywhere. It looks like it's gonna be a solo cut from the Scarf Mage as well. So hopefully a bit of luck. Block really needs an Abyssal. He needs the Abyssal just to lock him down. Yep, he does have the Bash already. So he tried to go for Zekas MJ, but no luck. And if the Abyssal he can finally lock down, which means he's probably not going to be... Hey, he needs to save a buyback. Both teams are just going to keep on dodging fights, and we could be in for a 1 hour game.
Never refuse gold given.
Alright, so Inflame right now. I guess you just upgrade into your Travels, you go for a Moonshard, and if you have to, you kind of sell the 4-staff into a Daedalus. Aim over here after the Abyssal into the Travels. I guess you just consume the Moonshard and go for like a Butterfly or even just a Scotty. But Demons here has, well, I mean, being supports, you know, you always have plenty of room for growth, but it's where you get the farm, that's the problem. Smoke again from FanTuan, can they do it? Aim has to be very careful, he needs to pop the BKB right now, he pops the Shadow Dance, he's going to get away! Snowball's not going to matter, and he's going to 4-staff out, he's going to sneak away to safety. And BKB hasn't even been procced. So after the weave expires on, and this is where they can actually just turn around, but FanTuan, I think they realized the danger, not going to commit it, and Zekas MJ is going to avoid the fight again. So what's his next item? 4.7k, he has the bottle, he has the drums. You finally get rid of this bottle, man. Maybe a second Daedalus, you could go for the build of your own. Second Battle Fury. Paparazzi needs Hex. And Demons. Yeah, it's hard to be a support this game. And it really gives credit to all the supports. They've been doing so much with so little. We might actually just see them wait for the next Roshan. Right. Probably just farm up for his buyback. Play around with illusions, and those illusions are doing a lot of work. Actually, it means more than you can imagine, because this is where now you can just pretty much scout out the rest of FanTuan. And this ward's gonna scout them out though, so they're not gonna really matter. And Inflame's just gonna take. Oh, I didn't know you could hit the. You could hit the ward from down there. No way. He's not that tall. Maybe I saw wrong. And actually here you do find Inflame, but the Glimmer Cape's gonna save him. And the haste rune now they just avoid fights. And Roshan's gonna be up in 20 seconds. Aim's very close. Yeah, once he has the money for the Abyssal Blade, you pretty much eat the Moonshard, take the Aegis, and this is where the Slark can really be a huge nuisance. Zeka's MJ, he has buyback, but it looks like he could be saving for the Reaper, the Hail Mary play. June with a gem of his own, with a flats, yeah, he's... okay, I can get this. This is a really good item. I mean, despite it being like, it's not exactly your tier 1 item, but still, this is where, you know, you provide all that extra lifesteal, armor, and just a fancy bit of damage. Is there damage? Yeah, 15%. It's quite significant. And Aim's gonna be here, happily rushing away. And with this, FanTuan, they have to know what's going on. Everyone else is off the map, and FanTuan is playing so safe. They even used Grave to the Wii. No, Tiny's gonna be the one to take it.
I'll take that.
Okay, he takes the cheese, and he's gonna pass the gem to somebody else, it seems. Casual 4-staff in the base. So I'm in the Roshan pit. Yep, and like I mentioned, the Tiny's probably gonna sell something, and it's gonna be an Io Scotty on Zeka's MJ. So extra stats made us slow, maybe could help a bit with kiting around. But it's always pretty good. I mean, it's not exact. I've never really viewed the Scotty as one of the, you know, really awesome damage dealing items. It's decent enough. Like when you want to kite with extra stats, it's pretty good. But however, it's not exactly like comparable to like a Daedalus or something. Oh, he tried to go for the bash once again, did not get it. So really quick fingers, you have to be constantly on your toes. Paparazzi, this is where he's going to TP into the mid lane. CDEC, they have to back off. They want to start the fight here. Paparazzi's looking for the Yules. He's not going to find it just yet. And actually now they want to think about going back in. June pops the amplified damage, and that's the end of the story. Well, actually maybe not. Aim wants to go back in. He wants to find somebody. FanTuan, they have to back off. They're not in the right position. Yep, going to force man. And first hit bash. The luck on that. Jesus. The BKB is going to come out. Paparazzi's thrown up in the air. He's really low. Shoot. The Grave going to keep him alive, but the Laguna, they're going to finish off the Slaughter. Getting kited around, and oh, Slarky kills the Lashrak, and now he's gonna go in July the bash. He's getting so many Ashen shifts out of this. Get out, get out. He's fine. He's gonna go on pretty hard. Actually, he's gonna turn it up. The Grave is still gonna be there. Oh, this is crazy. Actually, he's gonna find. Maybe they find in July. Oh, he's playing. And Demon probably gonna fight, but Aim, he's gonna try and go and turn around Zeka's MJ. He gets stunned. Nice! Oh, the crush gets it. He doesn't even come time. Mystic Flare. And Inflame's gonna kill Dazzle. There's no buyback on any of these heroes. Disaster, and this is gonna be the T2. Oh, that fight took like, I felt like it took forever, but this really amazing play. Perfect timing from June. The cheese making all the difference in the world, I suppose. Did he actually buy back? Yeah, he did buy back.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And this is going to be the mid tower. If anything, it's going to be at least the mid lane of Rax. And they probably do, yes. But there's no buyback. Paparazzi, oh, the snowball's going to come out. The Yos is up in the air. It's not, but the BKB is going to be popped in July to heal. Aim. Going to kill Paparazzi. Actually, not going to be enough. He needs one more. He's going to pop his BKB in the zone. And the stun is going to kill Paparazzi as well. So he's dead again for another minute. The Laguna Blade actually not going to be enough. Actually, is it going to be enough? Yep, they will kill the Slaughter, so he's going to be down a minute and a half. And the immediately in the Rax, and Slaughter doesn't even yep. Actually, no, he goes back into the fight. But the snowball is going back into people away. Oh, he can turn up H line. The others back up, and here comes Tiny. He cleans up the Tusk in the weave. Big boy, and the Aegis hasn't even been popped.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Slark's not so concerned about dying. He may turn back in. He's gonna blink, and Tusk actually buys back. There's still no Zekka's MG for 20 seconds. They know what's going on, and the Grave is going to keep him alive. Pretty Hall. In July, Solar Crest. Slug is going to get himself a Dazzle, and he's going to probably find himself a nice Tusker as well. Easy kill. And this is probably GG.
Radiant's bottom tower is strong.
Oh, look at all that.
Radiant's
34
bottom barracks are
30
under attack. Radiant's
extra
bottom
agility.
barracks
Oh,
have
this is
fallen.
just disgusting. They tried so hard, and actually they're going straight into the Abyssal Blade. They need one more bash. Oh, yes, they will clean him off. This is GG.
Radiant's middle barracks are falling.
Yep, GG will be called from Zekka's MJ. It took 52 minutes. Finally, they will fall. It seemed like FanTuan had the lead, but CDEC is really ever so disciplined. Amazing play 2-0 CDEC Youth. I see a lot of potential in this team. Just really strong. And alright guys, this is the end of our second best of 3. We'll be back for our final best of 3 of the day. It's gonna be at 9 o'clock, which is gonna be like in 25 minutes time. My name is Hades.